Hello, everyone, and welcome back to what I think is for real our last episode of Tell Me Why, but I actually don't know for sure. But I think it's the last one. But then I thought that last week, so we'll see. Hi, welcome back. This might be a very short episode. It could be. I literally don't remember how much is left of this game, which is one of my favorites, and I have played, but only once.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. Yeah, I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
I think the music is very showdowny.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Very subtle.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Such a sleazeball. We're gonna do this one.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
I don't think you had to do that.
What do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Afraid or abandoned? Let's do abandoned.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman.
Ew. That's...
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Manhunter.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Go, Tyler.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Which is a very interesting part. They animated that part with the hands twice because Tyler can either wear the ring or not. Like, I chose to have him wear the ring. There's also a version where he doesn't have it on.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
Let's stick with the memory.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! No! I'm going to kill you!
don't do this. Mom, no. Allison. This isn't what... Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
6 months later. Call Tyler. Fix the sink. Call Tyler.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. I just came back from shopping and thought I'd call.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. What's going on?
Left trigger.
I could use a good kick in the pants. I've been trying to sit down and write a new story, but I keep putting it off.
A new story for the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, I guess a sort of sequel.
That's awesome. I'd love to find out what happens to those two.
Thanks. That's what I needed to hear.
Okay, let's see. How's your life?
How's life in the big city?
Juneau is cool.
Cool?
Okay, I'm a convert. Everyone at the JCE has been so welcoming, and I went to a march last week.
Look at you, Mr. Socialite.
Okay. Let's see.
Did you get my text about Tom losing the election?
Oh yeah. Can't say I'm surprised. Or sorry. Or anything. Fuck that guy.
Ooh, speaking of telling Tom to fuck off, Tessa left him.
Finally, God. I really hope she told him to stuff it.
In the name of the Father. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all things.
All right, time for me to get going.
Okay, but real quick, everything good with the house?
Yeah, I'm starting to make it mine. To tame it, if you will.
You think you made the right call staying?
Yeah, I think so. Even after everything. This feels like where I need to be right now.
Maybe that's a good thing to write about then.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, but you better give me credit if you do.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too, sis.
Okay, well, let's look at her life right now. Delos crossing Miss Wendy's fake the fuzzy bandit but male peril once again.
I can't believe Antonio convinced Michael to adopt a cat. Or a fur tyrant, as he calls them.
It says, Merry Christmas, loser. Meet our newest family member. We named her Allison. Aw. I do want to read what the bottom part is.
How is it that fixing the sink sounds more pleasant than writing right now?
And there's a...
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries. But better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies. Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries.
Staff
But
accountant.
better that than the awkwardness
accounting
of going to
teacher.
the Vecchies.
Oh, okay. So apparently... Hey, Allie. Knocked a few times, but you weren't home. Took a look at the deck, and it won't need much work. Just a good scrub and oiling. I know you told me you wanted to take care of it. All the stuff you need should be in the barn. You know where to find me if you want me to fix anything up for you. I'm still good at fixing things. They only blow up some of the time, haha. That was a joke, except that one time. Sam, say hello to your brother. The PS, say hello to your PS again. I think I hit your mailbox with a truck. I'm an ass. Call me to fix that too.
I guess that's as close as she'll ever get to divorcing him.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Mary Ann for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with that out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Mary Ann had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Okay. We can sit on the couch. I don't really want to sit on the couch at the moment, but especially since that's probably ready now when I go explore. Some new pictures. We can go outside. The moon's engineering navigation. That's that book. Okay, we can apparently go outside too. I don't know that we're supposed to do this. I think I must have picked the other ending last time because I don't remember this. But then again, it could be exactly the same and I just don't remember. I have no idea. Are we allowed to go in here? No.
I should probably seal this a little better. Or just embrace my future as a rat lady.
Okay. Okay, so we have that. I do really want to look around the whole house. Quit smoking today. Good call, Allison. There's some more pictures. This one's Mary Ann. Let's send a picture to Tyler. She took the puzzle off the door. Crossed out. You sleep on your side of the bed. This is the only way you have found to fill the empty space. Where waves of hunger roar, crossed out. Some days are better than others. Some days you do not feel like ripping your heart out of your chest. to feed on it so you can pretend to feel something other than the inexplicable. But it's 2:30 a.m. and the sound of rain is drilling against the echo of crossed out. Tonight, again, you don't know what to do with your hands and what to do with your lungs crossed out. This one is still a mystery to me. You look at the time and count back the hours where you used to be crossed out, and then you turn back the time on every clock crossed out. Forgive me, sometimes I'm afraid unreadable word will become author book or will become another book collecting dust in the corner of the shelf I cannot reach. Unreadable sentence. You are standing a little too close to the edge of a railroad. Here you are. Here you are. It's not you. Not that you want to jump. You're just thinking about it. Okay then. Um, the princess is lost. And spun. I think we read this. Yeah.
To work. Come on, Allison.
I probably should not have done this. Okay. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna leave. Okay.
You got this, sis.
Let's hope.
Yes, but I don't know what ends things, so like I want to explore first. And art, like all of Alice. That's a nice thing from Tyler. I just want to explore the house and do all the things. Okay, so since I know where the Book of the Goblins is, and that's what we're and is one of the things we're working on. Well, you can safely sit on the couch, I think. Because I was a little afraid the laptop was what. Delos Crossing Police Chief takes on Alaska Crime Commission. Calls for legislative task force to examine law enforcement crisis. The police chief, Edward Brown, calls for legislative task force to examine law enforcement crisis. The public safety crisis is no secret among the people of Alaska, especially those living in far and remote communities. Delos Crossing Police Chief Edward Brown has tasked himself with making a difference and has been working for years with legislators to draw attention to what he views as a failure of the Alaskan law enforcement. Today, Brown visited the Criminal Justice Commission in Anchorage to present a case for a new measure to fight the crisis, pointing the finger at an overburdened state courts that fail to recognize tribal sovereignty. Brown proposed a shared supervision of publicly funded law enforcement in villages and Native communities. This agreement would follow the same model as the Alaska Tribal Health Compact, whereby Native organizations have jurisdiction over Native cases in a partnership with the United States government. Under Brown's proposal, tribal courts and Native organizations would be authorized to handle some cases. This realignment of jurisdiction would benefit the state and federal governments, Brown said, by freeing space in the clogged state and federal criminal courts, as well as significantly reducing the Native incarcerated population and cleaning criminal records. Brown believes this compact would enhance relations and allow impacted communities to better serve and help themselves. This is the first step of many more to come towards much needed systematic changes, Brown said. We need each other to heal.
Huh. Do I almost feel bad for Tom? Nope.
Tom Becky loses mayor election against current mayor Leslie Scow. Mayor Leslie Scow declared victory in a bid for re-election over controversial challenger Thomas Becky. With almost 68% of the vote, Scow's triumph was the widest margin of victory in Delos Crossing's history. Her rival, local business owner Becky, sparked much debate in the community over gun control policies, but Scow's success has been mainly attributed to her willingness to reach across party lines. Many in the community say her re-election came as no surprise. According to sources close to the city council, Scott invited Becky to join her mayoral cabinet, but Becky refused. Becky declined to comment on the election results, except to say that he plans to focus on his family and other business pursuits. Some in the community were baffled by his comments, given the recent shuttering of Becky's business. The highly popular Tessa's Cafe, managed by his wife, Tessa Vecchi. In a separate statement, Mrs. Vecchi announced that she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. Study finds messiness and disorganization signs of high intelligence. According to science, living in a 400 square foot apartment is no excuse for having a pile of fish heads in your counter for a week, says the woman with 2 porches and a yard. Whatever, you're just jelly of my genius. Clean your room, unless you want to be roommates with roaches. Actually, according to that article, these filthy things must be geniuses. Okay. Fun. Okay. Now we can look at other parts of the house. Then we'll sit down and get to work.
Hey, Allison. Guess you're not answering your landline either. Just wanted to check in and see if we're still on for dinner tomorrow. I'm making my special Eddie-licious fish tacos. Oh, sorry, gotta run. Mayor Scrooge just walked into my office. Love you, little moose.
Hey, Princess. Well, I'm doing like you asked and calling ahead to let you know I'm on my way out to replace that door. So, that's up. See you soon.
That was nice of Sam to actually listen. He may or may not have been intoxicated at that point, but still. Nice of him. There's all the pictures, both old and new, of people that are important to Allison. I don't know what sync we're supposed to fix, but I don't think they're actually having us do this in the game. I would have left Little Fort there. It was cute, but I understand. If he needs to move in the future. Oh, it's a lenticular picture that changes seasons. That's cool. And also, fun thing for them to program into the game that they did not have to do. So that's really neat. Those kind of things are called lenticular. Why is there... Okay, send a picture to Tyler. Okay. We're just sending him pictures of the house, apparently. Look at that little chameleon up there. I love that. Let's go look at him. Looks like Pascal from Tangled. Very cute. We're gonna send a picture to Tyler from up here as well. Oh, we're gonna lean on that. Okay, hopefully we don't fall to our deaths. Okay, good. That's not a part of this. Wait, is there like a paper airplane on top of the chandelier? That's funny. I don't remember any of this, so I don't know if I got to this part before, or if like, the other option has a very different ending, and I don't remember. Look at that cat. This is funny. Tyler is funny. Tyler is funny. Okay, now we can go right, because I think we've looked at it. So let's go right.
You got this, sis.
Let's hope.
Okay, we're gonna light a candle. We're gonna smell the candle and then light the candle. Look at her little goblin is there on the desk. That's nice. We're gonna, aww. Your future little nugget, she's getting a puppy. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, and now we are gonna write the final chapter.
A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt. Yeah, right.
Okay, we are leaving a candle unattended. Why do video games keep leaving? Okay, okay, it's fine. Sorry, video game. I should have known you were the one that wasn't going to leave candles unattended, even though lots of video games, that's their favorite pastime. I feel like I talk about the fire safety and leaving candles unattended a lot when I'm playing games.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house.
Maybe she'll start a line of children's books.
That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls, and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures. So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house. For it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story and to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.
I like that. That's a good ending. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't. I think that was the first time I saw that. So, a new chapter with Allison. I hope you enjoyed that game. I really do like this game quite a lot. It's really good, and hopefully you enjoyed it too. Had fun taking this voyage with me and hopping into the world of Allison and Tyler. And if you would have made different choices along the way, let me know. It's possible you would have. My reasoning for the ending I picked this time, which was different than last time, I'm pretty sure, is at this point in my life, like, they can't know. So the decision that leaves Allison with the most peace is that, and the decision that is truest to her, is that her actions were made out of necessity. Because no matter what the actual full truth was as a child, that's what it felt like to both Tyler and her, that it was do that or die. Now that might not have been the reality, but she was acting with the information she had at the time. And there's no point in beating herself up because she did the right thing for her perceived viewpoint. So you might as well just be able to accept that and live with it. And this ending has given her peace. So that's really nice. I don't think the truth is quite what Tom said, but I do. I like it's impossible. She might have been like, if like I can't do this and I'm gonna lose them and I can't handle that, and snapped like Allison thought. It also is possible that they thought it was a life and death thing, and it felt like Findesh. She did have a gun, and she was, but wasn't. But the reality is, like, we can't. Maybe it was somewhere in between. Just like the twins, we can't know, and the game doesn't want us to know. There isn't a definitive right answer. You get to decide, and so this is the one I think will help Allison live with the most peace. And at this point in my life, as opposed to the last time I played it, that seems more important. If you can't know the truth, let's accept the truth that gives the most peace. I think even in the few years since I've played this, I've grown as a person and in perspectives of people and the world and everything. I really like this game. A lot to think about. It's a really good story, a really compelling story, very complex characters, and I think games like this are what I love best about gaming, and what I think the medium can be on the whole in big ways. Like, gaming is such a wide variety of things, and all of it's valid, but like, this is some of the best when it puts you in to a different person's shoes and perspective, and you get to live out a story firsthand. And lots of games can do that a variety of times, not just these exploration story games, but other games too. But like, at its core, when I think gaming is the best is when it puts you in the shoes of another person and you get to live that person's existence. Sometimes that's like a space pirate who's shooting aliens or something. I don't know. I don't play shooting games, and that's valid too. I have a soft spot for these exploration games. Soft spot. I love them. And some games let you make your own story, and those are also fun. Things like The Sims or Minecraft, like that is the story you get to pick. You are putting yourself in the shoes of the person. While we're watching the credits, I'm just waxing poetic about gaming. That's fine. But yeah, like, I think this is what makes, like, this is some of the best of gaming. Is when you get to live out a whole different story than you would. I love stories. I love all those things. And this game is so well done, and you can tell there's so much love and care and detail put in it, which is why it's one of my favorites. The next one of my favorite games we're going to be playing, and I don't know when that'll go up, but eventually, is Tacoma, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I can't wait to take you through that adventure too. I love it. I've played it for stream. I've played it multiple times. I've played the commentary that comes with the game multiple times. I just it's Portuguese too. Super love that game, so I can't wait to share that with you here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, like, what choices would you have made differently? What endings would you have liked to see? Like, because that's valid too. I think. And did you like how they did the epilogue? Because I think that was a pretty cool way to do it. I really don't remember what the other ending was like, but And it may have been very similar. It's been a while, and I just honestly don't remember. But I am happy with this gameplay. I got a couple of achievements I hadn't gotten yet, because especially the one for the little statues and putting all those up, because I had missed only one last time, which is why I was like, okay, when I'm playing, I'm gonna have a walkthrough up because for just those, just where to find the statues, because I do not want to miss one this time, and I didn't. Also, like I love games like this where you are figuring out the story by exploring the environment and reading things, and little by little things come to light. Again, that's the exploration game genre, I know, but like I love them because it's such a cool way, and it feels like being in a place, and like you would learning about someone through their house and all that stuff. I just think it's so neat. Okay, so here's our things. Tyler and Allison. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. Oh, okay. Apparently, you can also force the chest open. But I okay. Allison felt that standing by the twins' memory was the right thing. Zero believed in Tom's testimony. Okay. If I'd picked the other one last time, I was in a very small minority. I don't remember. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Eddie remained in the dark about Allison's responsibility in the murder. I was in the minority of that one. It just didn't feel right without talking to Tyler about it first, to me. Not that she should keep it forever, but it's a secret they're both holding, and it's a discussion that needed to be had between both of them about how they wanted their life moving forward to look. Sam felt understood by Allison, so 70% listened to Sam's story. Michael was happy to become good friends with Tyler. I'm in the minority of that. I am not surprised. I'm usually in the minority, and here's some suicidal thought stuff. So yeah, please, if you are struggling with that, let's call the number and talk to somebody, because you are a valuable light to this world, and you should not let, even if it's in a dark time, you are still a light, even if you can't see it. You are, the world is better because you're here. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you've enjoyed this game, and I will see you next time for a new game. Bye. Thank you for watching. It means so much to us. If you enjoyed your time here and would like to see more, you can consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. We upload 2 days a week, on Mondays and on Saturdays. And if you want even more than that, we stream 4 days a week on our Twitch channel, which has the same name as our YouTube channel. We stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, and on Sundays from 2 to 4 Eastern Time. Plus, you can look for some pop-up streams in the afternoons here and there. Thank you for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.